Okay. Happy birthday, Jesus, today.
It's Christmas?
Oh, that's right. It's Columbus Day. I'm sorry. I get those mixed up.
I mean, Jesus and Columbus are pretty similar.
Yeah, they're both attractive men.
Right. Shredded.
Ben, how we looking? Benny Fresh.
Audio's on, recording's on, good.
Welcome to the Now We Go podcast. Big Uncle Zach here, J.M. Holland,
Yo,
Mike Fauerbach,
Yellow.
and our guest today is none other than the goat herder himself, George Katechis.
Hello and welcome me.
What's up, bro? So, it's Monday. We're back. Were we here last week? We were, right?
Yeah, man.
We were here last week.
Preet came in a second time.
Yeah, that's right. So we're back again. It's Monday. It's raining out. It's Columbus Day, but the only Columbus that we respect is the only
Jesus
Wallace.
Christ himself, the
only
greatest
Wallace,
American.
Christopher Columbus.
no, the only Christopher we acknowledge
Exactly.
is Christopher Wallace.
Science.
Nice.
Regular schedule at the school today, so we're just doing it live. And, man, we got a lot of stuff coming up, man. Like, holy crap. In the next 2 months, you will see the full wrath of 10 Planet Bethlehem on display on multiple different locations.
Tip to base, bro.
YouTube, Facebook. It'll be on Instagram. It will be all over UFC Fight Pass, Flow Crappling, and all that stuff. It's going to be everywhere. So you're about to feel the wrath of street knowledge, you know? The team is back, you know, and I'm really pumped to see everybody compete. I don't have to do anything, which is cool, so I'll be chilling out, watching everybody throw down, yelling stuff from the stands and crowd and from my house on TV and everything. So it's going to be awesome, man. I'm super pumped to see everybody throw down. So that's cool. 160 people registered for the finisher sub only, going down in plug. Nice. That was a good one.
Oh, dude, you're just pushing him into that. It's like almost... I want everyone to know that
No, but that's
Han's
an important
sitting on
plug
a
because-
cushion,
Yeah.
Finish that
but
plug.
his farts
Which
are
one?
landing
Oh, the
as if
finisher,
it was
yeah.
a board.
Wafted.
Dude, that was rude. I didn't mean to do that.
He's always like, Gil, my
You totally meant to do
no, I didn't mean to push out.
I can understand you didn't mean
No,
after the
that
first
was
one,
a real,
but
we
there
got to
was like
do the
4 or
finisher's
5.
plug because that's why we're here, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's a huge important one. But wafted it towards him, dude. Where's the fan?
Snack on that shit,
Bro,
boy.
I'm
The
Spartan
fan
strong. I
Fucking
can take
eat
any...
that. Eat it.
Remember back in the day, Big Steve used to do the one where he would literally fart in his hand and
Cup
then
of
run
fart.
up and
Cup
throw
of
it on your
fart.
Oh,
face.
the cup of cheese, dude.
Yeah.
The cup of cheese.
And
That,
he's huge.
Cup of
so-
cheese. Yeah, you have to say it in that voice.
That would cause so many
We did
fist
that
fights
as
in our
kids.
house.
Well, he's
Yo,
a big
we did
guy.
a bunch of dumb shit as kids. Cup of cheese was one of
Yeah.
them. You ever pull your nut, you're just one ball out, and like if you have basketball shorts and you just pull one testicle out, and then you have to. I know that in 2020 you can't say retard, but like a retard, you go tumor. So you'd pull one ball out and you'd run up to your buddy and be like tumor, and it was hilarious. And we
People
would laugh.
used to do that too. They would put their weenus on lay it right
Yeah.
on their wrist and be like, "Hey, what time is
time
it?"
is
And
it?
people would be like, "Oh, dude, come
The one
on!"
satin gum, PCI satin gum, and you just hold your balls down and pull out.
Yeah,
The fruit bowl, my brother used to do a lot.
scroties.
Yeah, I mean, people used to do crazy stuff, and then I was never in the military, but I mean, you know, in locker rooms, people would always do crazy stuff. But the military, though, people say
Yeah, it gets
that
weird.
Yeah,
It gets weird.
crazy.
Definitely gets
Especially
weird.
the Marines and stuff.
I feel like kids aren't doing that kind of stuff now.
No, it's not allowed. It's you know, if you do anything like that, it's like, dude, everyone's
going to
getting
counseling.
arrested.
You're
Yeah,
going
you're
to
going
counseling.
to
You can
no,
chop your
They
dick
do
off.
TikTok
You
videos
can
and
chop
they
your dick off and
fucking
put a wig on.
fucked up.
But God forbid you play with
Yeah.
your fucking nutsack in
Yeah.
public, dude. Can I live, bro?
Yeah, dude.
But you know what, though? If you want to be homeless in California, you can totally play with your nutsack in public.
Shit
You
in
can
the
just
street,
shoot
dude.
up, take a dump.
They'll let you right out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it
They're
in my,
like, yeah,
do it
go
in my
show your
front
dick
yard,
to more
please.
kids. Yeah.
Do it in my front
Dude,
yard.
I was listening to the one, it was like a compilation of, I was deep in a YouTube rabbit hole, and it was a compilation of all the celebrities and, like, people talking about why they're leaving, why they're leaving California.
I just can't believe we started that podcast with that fart. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
There was a slew of
Super
reviews.
unprofessional.
We'll circle back.
Why
to
is
the
that?
ball.
Why is that unprofessional?
This is an
dude?
extremely. I mean, it's a. But that's what I love about
Yeah,
it down
dude.
here. It's over professional, but the show itself is just.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
people
this
are really
is right on Wall Street, right here.
people are really looking for us to drop
Yeah.
major.
No.
We do drop knowledge. Fuck that.
Yeah, Frick hit me up yesterday. He's like, dude, I got to listen to the show. He's like, it's fucking hilarious. I was like, thanks. I
Nice.
was like, come
Which
on.
one?
Thad.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the man.
Well, a lot of people liked me and Jam's take on the jiu-jitsu MMA world on the Old Finishers podcast, but they also like the fact that a lot of people who were already listening to that, I don't know how many people it was, but they like us on this because we talk about not
Yeah.
just jiu-jitsu or MMA, which that's, you know.
It nicely crosses over the audiences because everyone that listens to Never Again, they're always like, dude, that show's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
we're
yeah,
not.
it's so much
yeah,
fun.
We might.
fuck,
We might.
dude. Right
If
here.
I fart on a record, that shit gonna sound good.
But it's also hard. It's also hard to find people that are just
You're
honest
gonna
and
shit
you know,
yourself, dude.
over exaggerate
You're gonna shit
themselves
yourself
for a
trying to
good
fart.
show.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people come down here and they're afraid of what they're going to say, and woo,
I'm scared.
stop it. Just
Don't say
stop it.
naughty words.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah. No.
Well, not naughty
It's a good-
words, you
It's a
could
good
just-
format. Good show. It's
I curse
growing.
a lot,
Good show.
That's a cool shirt, Zach.
but I don't.
oh, thanks, man.
That's the Australia one.
Yeah, just a shout out to our sponsor, Armbar Club, sponsor of the podcast.
I saw Australia's not letting you in until you're vaccinated.
They're not letting you out till you're vaccinated for sure. And then, yeah, I don't know what the travel in is like.
Oh,
so
okay.
So much to that place.
Haven't
being
been to
cool.
Australia.
fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that. All you have to do is wait it out for 5 years. Everything.
Well-
and I don't plan on going to Australia for 5 years anyway. What the fuck is there?
It's a dude. The flight.
Standing on my
I
head.
was already. I know Renee's been there and stuff, but the flight itself is like couple
20 hours.
Yeah, and I don't, dude. I'm not. I got to be in a certain. I got to be in a definitely mental state to be
Yeah.
able to deal with a 20
And you're
hour
not on
flight.
those like UFC planes where they got like a little booth to hang out in, like you're just sitting in a chair.
Dude, we
no,
flew to
fuck
Japan.
that.
I mean, how long was a flight to Greece?
11 hours.
Yeah,
And
so
then
that's
9
not
to
that-
come back.
But it was
Yeah,
two
that's
separate
not
flights. That
bad,
wasn't
yeah.
bad at all.
That
Wasn't bad at all.
Japan one though.
Yeah, well, he did it twice in 6 days too. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. Even if it's 45 minutes, fuck Spirit Airlines, dude. Fuck Spirit Airlines right in their asshole.
Yeah,
dude.
never fly
I
Spirit.
hope everyone who works at Spirit Airlines, I don't want to say I hope they all get coronavirus, but I hope that fuck their mothers.
No, the
Hey,
planes that comes with. If you fly Spirit, it's expected.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
it
saying,
or you're
yeah.
getting it.
Yeah,
They're
people were like
"Oh,
shocked,
I'm
like,
sorry,
oh, I flew
sure, would you
Spirit, it
like
was
to-
awful.
You want to check one bag? That'll be $980. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this $35 ticket if I have to, you know? Do you want a bag of peanuts, sir? Yes, because otherwise I have to keep this fucking mask
You know what
on.
you're getting into.
Yeah, but the flight and the planes are really, really old too. So
Like chickens in the back.
That doesn't mean shit.
yeah,
Coops of chickens.
it's Ricky.
Flying chickens.
Don't fly Spirit, dude.
And the cigarettes probably
I
aren't that
don't.
good
I'll
either.
I'll never fucking fly Spirit.
When'd you fly Spirit?
I went to Arizona and
oh, that's a
Vegas.
long.
I mean, it's another $50.
That's a
to
long
fly
Spirit
something
flight,
decent.
too,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
I wouldn't fly
Fucking
Spirit to
4.5.
Philadelphia.
we accidentally got on one time. I think it was coming back from Vegas because we were super broke at the time, and I didn't know. I was like, "Ooh, Spirit!" Never heard of it, and we got on. And it was really bad, and we were like, "Dude, done."
Yeah, fuck it. It's
Done.
not worth what you save.
Yeah, no, we're doing, dude. We're our regular flights. It used to be Virgin, but then they got bought out by Alaska. But there's any of the other ones are pretty solid. You know, there's just certain areas in Newark, like certain, like certain spots at Newark that we want to be in, because the one area only has the shittiest coffee and just these crappy bacon, egg, and cheeses. So if you don't get up and eat before you go to I really got to make sure I get up and eat before I go to the airport. So because if you wait till you get there, the airport food sucks.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, that sausage, egg, and cheese one is terrible, dude. That's a terrible sausage, egg, and cheese. But let me
I don't
let
really
me
give a shit about breakfast. I don't get hungry until later.
yeah, but that's the problem though. If you got
Yeah,
the flight by the
then
time you
you're
get
on
off,
there.
yeah, exactly. And then you're like, hey, do you want a mini Caesar salad? You're like, yeah, sure. They're like $27.
Yeah.
So fuck that. But let me bring it back to the finishers tournament. Frederick, Maryland, 160 people already registered. That's pretty crazy. That's the most we've ever had so far. So I mean, and they're still like a month away. Still about a month away or something like that. What's the date today? The 12th? Yeah, so a month and 2 days. So we basically got like a month of registering left. So jump in the finish tournament, man. I know a lot of people are getting super fights, but there's something to being able to go through a division, you know? Back in the day, a lot of people, that was the only come up because there was no, white or blue belt super fights or whatever else these guys are coming up with. Everybody gets a super fight. Yeah, you'd have
That's
to beat
hard
like
to beat
four.
to win a tournament.
Yeah, you have to beat 4 dudes. I mean, that's what that's how we came up. You had to win the whole, you had to go and win the tournament first. That's why that's why I like the style of the EBI style, because it's like a 16-man bracket. But back in the day, you would just show up. People would be registering that day. You don't know who you're going to face. You could face we'd go to those grapplers quests like we were talking about that one time. We'd have like 8 matches in like 3 different divisions and shit. So yeah, I'm pumped for that. We're going to be all down there working and stuff, going to Maryland the night before, setting up everything. So
when is it?
November 14th, Saturday. Yeah. So, we got everything.
I'm down.
Weighing
I'll do
Fridays.
it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to compete, that's cool.
No,
come
no,
down,
no, no,
come
I'm
down
just
and
gonna
help.
come and hang
yeah,
out.
Yeah, exactly. We need the help. Believe me, we need people working the tables. We need people. I mean, we're gonna see a bunch of crazy matches too. There's a lot of guys competing, but that's the young man's game right there. That's for the come up. You know what I mean? We can just relax back and watch and have fun, stuff like that. So really excited for that one. And then we got there's fight to wins, combat jiu-jitsus, Fuji tournaments. There's all of a sudden everything came back at once, and that's usually how it goes. So excited about that, man.
How many shit's happening?
What's that?
You said how many, and then
I was gonna say how many events do you have lined up in a row?
Well, we got this.
Our main event.
Yeah.
At Fight to Win Philly 2 weekends in a row.
It was supposed to be Friday night, but now it's Saturday. So Saturday during the day in Allentown somewhere, I forget the address or wherever the hell it's at, someplace, but Fuji BJJ Tournaments is here, and we got a bunch of kids. Maya, we got I know Russ is competing. I know Artis is competing. I know a bunch of guys are competing in the regular Fuji tournaments, like a points, just like Naga or Finishers tournament. So we'll probably have 10, 15 people competing. You could register day of. All the guys should be doing it. And then at night, there's a pro tournament, 16-man tournament, and super fight. So a bunch of guys that train with us from the local schools and, come to us for that work are competing in super fight. So I'm sad I'm going to miss Chrissy's and whoever else is competing. I forget. And then Renee is in a 16-man tournament at night for, I think, 1,000 or 2,000 or something like that. So pissed I'm going to miss that because I was going to watch Fight to Win Friday, and now they changed it to Saturday. So that's an all-day fucking thing. And then Saturday night, so far we got Jimmy Van Osdale just got a match against some kid, I guess a college wrestler. Is pretty dope. And then we got, we got Charlie's competing on it. Mm-hmm. And then Thor is the main event against Nogi world champion. So this guy's about to feel the wrath of this one. I'm excited for that match. So there's probably like, once they all said and done, there'll probably be 5 to 10 of our guys competing Saturday night. So all day Saturday, probably like 25 of our people will compete.
That's crazy.
Just Saturday, right? And then the next weekend, Friday night, I guess, unless they change the date, Grace is the main event versus Patty Fontes. So Grace is, climbing the charts to being number 1 in the game. So we already think she is number 1, but she's working her way up. John also, too, this guy, I don't know if this dude's ranked or whatever, but who even cares about that shit?
Who's above Grace? I thought she was number 1.
She's, she just got her black
girl?
belt, so, there's a lot of people she hasn't faced, and she hasn't been as active as either, so now she's going to get a chance to face them. There's Patty, people who are, they rank them off, IBJJF wins, and these other people have been doing all these fight to win, so,
oh, okay.
Who the fuck knows? They're just, who cares? But I want her to be number 1 and she probably will be anyway once she faces all these people. So, I'm excited for that. I'm sure more of our guys will be competing that night. And we're in October, right? And then I'm working on fielding a team for the Fight to Win Subversive here in Philadelphia. So I got to get a girl I'm not going to use Grace for this one because she's just competing, and it's open weight woman. So I'm going to, probably talk to Eddie and some of the other guys and see who we could use for open weight woman. If you could think of anyone that's good, that's not.
Fly Elu out.
She's pregnant right now, I'm pretty sure.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, how deep into her? Like what trimester?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, it depends who they're against.
Not
because-
every pregnant
yeah.
girl is just a big old pussy, dude. Sometimes they're trying to get their fights in
Well
right
said.
before that third trimester.
True. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to assume anyone's
The jokes,
So
people.
Ella will
Just
fuck you up.
jokes.
Ella was
But
crazy.
yeah, I don't know. We'll have to find someone else. So I'll probably talk to Eddie. But then it's over 180 guy and under 180 guy. So I'm gonna see who's else is in it, what other teams put in, and that'll gauge who I probably pick to be in
I'm
it.
gonna have to blow the
So.
conch shell and bring out some.
Yeah, goons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys should have.
Well,
a
we,
conch
we
show.
we could use. It depends who's in it. If it's like brown, brown belts and black belts and stuff, that's good. If it's like
Yeah, the one
next
time
level
we did
type
a
shit, yeah.
The one time we did like a team tournament and it was like black belts from 6 different schools on one team versus like a bunch of our purples and shit and blues and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this is flagrant.
Yeah,
This
so I'm
match is-
gonna find out first who's in it, and then because if it's like, it depends. I'm gonna put up our. Do you want me to come goon heavy and throw in all of the best guys
the
and
A
just fuck
squad.
you
I might
guys up?
slap somebody. You know what I mean?
Or do you want us to set? Or you guys? Or is it? I'm trying to make it competitive and have it something for our guys too.
When does everyone know?
I
who's
mean,
in
if we
it?
want us to come through and scrape your squad, we will. But you know what I mean? When do I what?
When do you know who's all in it?
I've been talking to the guy. Like I'm
Yeah.
just gonna hit him up again and be
Then
like,
you
hey,
assemble
who's in
the
it? Yeah,
team.
yeah. And then the weekend after that, supposedly they're gonna do 2 more events in November, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then JM has a match coming up. Big matchup,
yeah?
combat jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Oh,
Breaking
sweet.
news.
Oh shit! I don't know, dude. I don't know anything.
You got to. Well, if you were at this,
I know,
Cool,
dude.
you
Yeah,
might-
yeah,
no,
once
I'm
a week, baby. Once a week. No one's dropping. No one's giving me info.
It's in Cancun, Mexico.
yeah,
Is it really?
yeah. That's why I said UFC Fight Pass will be on that
That's
shit.
what's up.
Dude, you know what I mean?
I mean, Daddy gotta get out there too. You know?
dude. That's what. You know who it's against? It's one,
Yeah,
or it's a
one-
tournament.
I don't know yet.
Oh shit!
Did they do it in Mexico last time?
No. Well, maybe that one. The last one I did was in.
Or like
Los
the
Angeles.
last thing that I think
They
Eddie
had
did
things.
was it in Mexico?
No, it was in Texas. Remember, we were in Texas.
Oh yeah. I thought they did something in Mexico. I don't know. why
They
I'm thinking that.
did. They did. Maybe 1 or 2. Like
Yeah.
Gio versus Eddie Cummings was in Mexico. So yeah, that's crazy.
That's
and then,
exciting. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Is Eddie Cummings
Good for
still?
you. You boys are always
Complain.
busy.
He quit.
Don't forget to complain,
quit.
guys. Whenever you're feeling down, like you're getting the shaft, don't be afraid to complain because it works out. Now I got a match in Cancun.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pissed because Thor and everyone was getting all these fucking matches. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my match?
Yeah.
And then I just was like, I started freaking out on this one chat, and then Eddie called me because he's like, yo, what's your deal, bro? He's like, chill the fuck out. He's like, what? You're freaking out over
I love
nothing.
it. You're the wild card.
I'm like, dude, I need to fight someone. Or
Yeah.
it was his idea. I didn't do it to.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't freak out on purpose to get a fight. But
But I
it
mean, watching from like an outside with seeing you down here for fights and everything, and doing the show, like like the last month or so, you've been talking about you've been wanting to fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. A lot of emotions stir up. You see a baby come out of a woman,
Yeah.
you want to start fucking killing people. You know,
Dude,
what I mean?
in the waiting room. That's
It's
how
like
I'm
some
gonna do it.
primal.
Yeah.
Get energy like that. You know.
Yeah, and this is a tough time for.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. I'm stuck at home. I don't like, everyone likes to go out and jump up and down with their mask on. I don't do shit like that. So I'm just
Yeah.
sitting at home
Me too. It's
waiting
pissing-
for my
yeah.
turn.
I'm
Like,
not
when we
even.
go
I'm
to
retired. I can't
when we
even
go
do
to Mexico, it's not like when we go hang out with Eddie. It's not even like we're not gonna be like, oh, let's put our masks on and like
No.
we stay out of that.
You mean you
know?
guys aren't going to just put the mask on for pictures and then take them off? And
That's
put it
what
on
we did
social
last
media?
time.
Well, we did it. Well, dude, I
I'm saying
shared.
that's all everyone
You know what is
does.
crazy though? Think about this. I shared that finishers tournament, and I posted we had a bunch of super fights in the middle of a pandemic. And we did.
Yeah.
We did. It was
Yeah.
in the heat of it. Nobody. It was like 3 people.
No one gave a shit. No, not one famous jiu-jitsu guy is dead.
No.
All
That's
these MMA and jiu-jitsu guys have been training and doing everything, and everyone just like, people be in their countdown like, oh, I couldn't train because of Corona, and so I
Yeah,
had
the
to train.
president's fine.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking clown shoes, dude. The whole thing.
He feels greater than he did 20 years.
Yeah.
Regeneron.
awesome.
Guy's in his 70s.
Yeah, I want what he's on.
The
dude.
age bracket that they're saying you die
He's
in.
like, I'm good. I don't.
I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never better. Never better.
I'm fine. You knew he was gonna do it.
What was
So
the video? Oh, wait, hold on.
The Regeneron one.
The Regeneron, but this other one here.
Regeneron. That sounds like a robot sent back from the future.
That's what he. That's one of
Very
the things
Transformers.
He took, I think. Yeah.
Or would it be GoBots? Probably GoBots.
Regeneron.
But yeah, that's why it's like I said, we would have been making a lot more money, and doing a lot of shit. As Mike's microphone falls apart, but we would have been doing a lot more shit. Had this coronavirus bullshit not go down.
Oh, they shut down my business. My life's work is ruined.
You need to stop being selfish. If destroying every small business in this country is what it takes, then it's worth it. Even if we just save one life. Oh no, I caught COVID. Why don't you die already?
I've got COVID. You knew he was gonna be all right.
I'm got COVID.
Yeah.
Regeneron, dude. I feel great.
I'm already been taking Regeneron through the butt hole.
Dude,
And,
I just shoot it into my neck.
Nice.
Dude, it might not even be
1, 2, 1,
Regeneron.
2.
It's literally duct tape that just someone wrote Regeneron
Yeah.
on it right into the
Well,
fucking.
I'm just glad.
the neck
I'm waiting
piece.
for this shit to be over with, man, so that way we can just figure out what the fuck. Like, just let us do our freaking thing. If people want to, I mean, it's the simplest thing. If people want to do shit, then do shit. That's what we got to do. But every time I try to make a move, I get stifled. So not to complain because we're making moves. So, you know, that's what we're in Maryland. All right, cool. 160 people down there competing. There's going to be 300 people there, I bet, with people bringing people. And the place is huge. Can have
Oh,
as many
hell
people as
yeah,
I want.
dude.
I'm pumped. All
Easy
these different
300.
fights are going down. And you know what? We didn't stop working. We're working. That's what we
Dude,
want
if
to
there's
do.
160
Oh, no, I worked harder.
people competing, there's
Yeah.
going to be like 400 or 500 people. There's no way. People bring First of all, there's going to be the competitors. Competition
Competitors.
people.
Competitors.
The competitors.
Well, the
And
competitors.
then
Russian.
fucking the people that are working there. Let's say one competitor, he brings just his buddy or someone drives him. Some people are bringing
Did you watch
3,
the
4
fights this
people.
weekend?
No, dude, I haven't. There's a fight every 6 hours.
Yeah, I
can't keep
did
up
watch
with it.
that. That spinning back kick was nuts.
I saw. I saw that.
There was a lot of really good KOs on that. There was a
Yeah.
ton of KOs. It was awesome.
Corey Sanhagen spinning hook kicked.
That was sick.
Yeah.
I fucking
Martin
hate that. Every
Moraes.
time I miss one, it's like this super exciting, all finishes card. And then like when one's hyped up, I'm like, yes.
I try-
yes. It's
I'm-
like 5 round,
Yeah.
5 round, jabs and fucking low kicks.
I'm
jabs
more
and low
interested
kicks.
in the ones that they don't push anymore because I'm always like, that's the one I'm going to fucking skip. The only one that didn't was the Holly Holm one.
I don't even
Put it
know.
on Facebook.
That whole goddamn card was dog
I don't
shit.
Put
even
it on
know when they're
Facebook.
going down. I just
Yeah.
every week, every Saturday night.
I wish
I'm
I
like,
knew
all
when
right, I'm home, let me
Bellator
log
was
in.
on. The Bellator fights are getting better, and then they're like, I
Oh,
don't know what
dude,
channel
shout out.
they're on, and fucking everything else. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd watch more.
Mads Burnell won.
Yeah,
That guy came to my
there was a
jiu-jitsu
flying
class.
knee or some shit in Bellator. It was like the first match or something.
yeah.
in the
Mads
Paris.
Burnell, that guy's a fucking. That
Yeah,
guy's
that guy is a tank, dude.
thick. Yo, shout out to Sbrocchi. Look at this, John.
Oh
like
shit!
that.
Wait, real quick. Shout out to Jesus Christ
Yeah,
for this.
Yeah.
shit.
Who's your
He said-
jeweler, dude?
I don't know. It was my dad's.
Yo,
I
just
got
gotta kiss the
take it.
Yeah, that looks good.
my
I'm gonna give it
wad.
to my boy.
We should give it. We might have to give one of these out for a one of the finishers.
Why don't you do a
tournaments when we
giveaway?
go. Yeah, we could do that too. You know,
Or a raffle. Make people
Yeah.
buy tickets
yeah, some shit.
and then
like that.
raffle that
Is
shit
that my
off.
phone?
I have news. We're gonna start selling our own vodka.
Yeah,
Me and Zach are gonna start
Finishers
selling our own
vodka?
vodka.
are we?
Yep.
We should.
You making hooch in the toilet?
Yeah. Toilet hooch.
Yo,
Frozen
hooch. Hooch is the greatest word ever.
Well, now that we got to get a finisher strain at when the weed becomes legal out here from the CBD company. There's going to also be a sponsor eventually, right?
No, they're on. They're on.
Oh,
Yep. I got the invoice from
Nice.
them. Smooth Roots CBD. They now sponsor both shows.
where are they located?
They
around
have
here?
4
'Cause
locations. They have one in the Palmer Mall. That's still holding on.
I was gonna say Palmer Mall. We might. Should we buy that mall?
That would be. I was talking to somebody about.
I'll
Yeah,
buy
what
that
the
bum
fuck?
gym.
Dude, Palmer Mall has no, it used to have an H&M in there.
Yeah.
And people would go and be like, yeah, an H&M that's within 20 miles. And now there's no H&M. Who's going there?
Wow.
It's just
Yeah.
a bunch of tumbleweeds or whatever.
Doesn't Evan might work over
Below.
I
there.
think they're
by.
just kind of waiting till the contract runs out.
What are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna do?
The
with
mall,
it?
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
going to get bought out
So-
or turn into an
Oh,
Amazon
hell yeah.
factory.
All right, so then, but they're in the game eventually out here. It looks like Jersey and PA
Yeah, they're
weed
all-
may be legal.
Yeah,
in the
that's-
next
that's
upcoming.
the end game that they're waiting for.
Yeah.
But they have 4 locations. There's one in New Hope. There's one. Actually, they have more than that. But there's the main ones, I believe, in Palmer, and then I think they have an actual store in Allentown
Nice.
over by the.
But they
the
sell.
arena.
You know what? I did smoke a CBD joint that I got from shout out to the Canna Campus in Sparta, New Jersey. Also, if any of you guys go, if you're ever in Sparta, just roll by the Canna Campus. They'll
One
give you
time
some
I-
free shit.
Ketchup packets for
Yeah.
lunch.
But you ever smoke a CBD joint?
How many?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I like that was the whole point of I wanted to have them on is because I've only ever had shitty CBD.
I thought it would be whack. Like it would be like, I'm not even.
Dude, I got
gonna-
some CBD.
That's
You
how I
inject it
feel
right into
about
your veins,
CBD.
dude.
Yeah.
What?
It's
I just
pretty
smoke
Inject
it,
the
and
CBD
then
right in.
I hit
Where'd
this
you get that
vapor
from?
thing, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think I'm
Do you wanna
convincing
know?
myself that it's good for me, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
like
You don't wanna know?
15 minutes later, I have a headache, and I'm like, fuck this.
If you smoke the joint of it, it actually.
I'll
is a
get
little
some
relaxing,
stuff
but-
from him. I'll get some stuff, and he's coming down tomorrow. They want to do like a cooking show, and they're cool. They want to do a lot of shit. So
Cooking edibles.
yeah,
Oh,
they want
shit.
to I have some clients who are like, hey, just push the shit, and they're like, hey, like we should use the studio, like let's do some cool stuff. So
Yeah.
they're gonna come back on the show too and just get high, and we're gonna do like an off the rails.
I'll come through for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. When is
Jesse's
this?
probably not gonna be here for that. I don't like making him uncomfortable with shit like that. But if everyone's just gonna be smoking, you can definitely come down.
I'll just sit over there. I'll sit
Yeah.
at the Jesse seat
Yeah.
if available.
Yeah, they're in.
Wait, Jesse, you don't smoke?
They're in. That's Benny Fresh.
Oh, my bad.
It's in Main.
Way to go, Benny Fresh.
They're on Main Street in New Hope, South State Street in Newton.
If Benny Fresh didn't
Allentown
smoke, he'd
and
be
Palmer Park
Benny
Mall.
Musty.
Whoa! They have a in Newton, New Jersey.
I believe so.
Oh shit! Did I stop by that place?
Maybe.
I think I stopped by there thinking I was going to the other place.
Yeah.
What's the guy? It's a couple of guys, or
There's 3 that they're all from Nazareth. One guy's Ed, and then Dylan and Kyle.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ed, Dylan, Kyle.
They said they crushed down at that New Hope location.
Crush.
They said
Well,
it's
New
crazy.
Hope is like, dude,
Yeah.
that's an area where like
Yeah.
people got cash and
It's a
they're
good
trying
place
to
for
buy
it's a good
dumb
date spot.
shit,
Like
you know
if you
what I
take
mean?
a date there,
oh,
you're
yeah,
definitely
you
getting
take your-
laid.
Take your girl down, get an Airbnb.
Yeah,
To the
buy some
CBD store?
incense. No, like
No.
The town of New Hope.
Yeah, New
it's
Hope.
like witchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people like
yo,
New
buy
Hope.
some
Someone
tumbleweeds wrapped in a bow for
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And
What's up,
we'll go
sex?
to a bed and breakfast.
That is cool. Good strategy. Yeah.
Yeah.
New Hope, and it's not too far either. It's not
Yeah,
like you're
Sarah
way
Street
out of
Bar and
the-
Grill in Stroudsburg is my other spot that always
Strasburg's
works.
a nice little town. They got
Yeah.
that little main street.
You hit that
You get
Sarah
fucked up
Street,
there?
dark lights. You know?
Yeah.
Always close the deal after that.
Hit it in the alleyway.
lights.
Yeah. Dimly lit. There's always just some John Mayer fuck from the town. Ooh.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
girl's like, oh my god, what a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
time. This is what you do all the time. Yes.
Yeah. Strasburg.
Fast forward a month later. Are we going to do anything other than sit here?
Yeah, seriously. I hear you.
Yeah, we could go back up there. Anniversary.
See what it looks like in the daylight, like you're like a vampire up there, dude. Vampire Diaries.
They do have good food, and it's the only place I know that brings out a little bowl of pickles, fresh pickles, homemade pickles.
What is the other place where
Pickles
the
are
fights
the
are? That
shit.
place is good too. That's like a little nice Main Street strip where the
There's the
MMA
Irish
fights used to be.
There's an Irish pub
East
there
Stroudsburg?
now. Yeah.
Why do you guys keep hitting your P's so hard? What's going on?
Because I don't have a fucking protector. You
guys like pub,
you gave me the
strip.
shitty fucking headphones.
You guys
and
sound
with
like
no
a bunch of
protector on the
fucking
microphone. I come in, I'm supposed to be this guest.
Strip.
Yeah.
And I get the fucking snickle fritz.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Fuck you and
Oh,
your
George, that's your
protectors.
fucking seat, dude.
Why don't we
Chill
just
the fuck
switch
out.
seats if it's
Shut
not
the
so
fuck
bad?
up.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Suck
you.
my dick. And
Fuck you,
also,
dude.
you could take
No.
my ventless mic and put it right up your booty hole.
Shove it up your butt.
Right in your turd cutter.
A pickle. How many times can you say P? Like, you accentuate the P.
Or you gotta
Strip.
say,
Pussy.
yo,
Pussy.
you gotta say it like how
Pickle.
Kevin
You guys get chill
Jones
on the
says it.
Ps.
He's like, you guys are pussies.
You guys are so fucking extra, dude. Relax. Just say strip.
You know
There was
what?
about to be
We
a
were having
fight.
a great conversation.
No, it sounded fun, but-
about making love.
You guys annoy me.
There was about to be a fight at one
You
of the
farted
tournaments
when
that
the
we
show
did. You remember that,
started,
Zach?
and everyone had to smell it.
Zach,
I couldn't smell it.
you remember
You can
that
smell
one?
my fart,
There
too?
was
No,
like
no, I
almost a
couldn't.
fight at one
There's
of
a candle.
George.
one of the I don't know what the
George
fuck
had to eat my
tournament it
fart.
was.
Eat my fart.
And then it was about to be instigated, and Kevin Jones goes, he's like, "What are you guys gonna do, powoozies?"
Yeah, I remember
How do you say?
that.
He's just it just rolled off his tongue. He's like, "Don't be a."
I was trying to. We were definitely arguing with the guy, and we were about to get into a fight, but we didn't want to take it to 100 right there. And then he just
Keep it
leaned
right at
over.
63.
He leaned his face over my shoulder like I had two heads, and he called the guy a pussy.
But
So,
so
kudos to
eloquently.
Kevin Jones. It was just his birthday the other day. He got engaged. Shout out to him. Shout out to Andrew
Congratulations.
Jones.
Congratulations.
Hit up Andrew Jones 10p Instagram.
Andrew Jones, the man.
Yeah,
I like Andrew Jones a lot.
Andrew
And
Jones
Kevin.
is the man. What else is going down? Saw you had a pizza on your Instagram. That looked good.
Pizza Joe's.
I messaged them to come on the podcast, and they have like, you know, it's probably like some older person that runs it. I don't think it was kids or anything, and they were like, "Hold on, let me ask my husband." But they're really great people. I would just want to bring them on. I want them to put that pizza on the menu. That's my goal with doing all of this. Is just to put that on the menu. That's
What do you
all
mean
I
on
want.
what menu?
Pizza Joe's menu, because they don't make, like, it's a Sicilian, but then I asked them to put vodka sauce on it, and they don't do that usually. So like, I just want them to start putting, like, to have it as an option. That's my only goal in life.
And you're gonna call it the Never Again.
Yeah,
pie
I want
or
them to
whatever?
like name it after.
that'd
the
be
show.
cool, yeah.
Because we always order it, and then like people tell me they call and order it, and if the right person's there, they'll make it. But it's fucking killer. Like, their Sicilian, I would put up against like Sicilian from like the city and shit. It's definitely the best Sicilian in Lehigh Valley.
Gotham.
Dude, fuck New York pizza. There's like 3 shops. Because anytime you open a pizza shop in
Or
New
like
York,
from Jersey or
they
anywhere,
just
like
call it New York pizza. It's like, dude, come on.
Like, I honestly think they like have a legit, like, it's really good fucking Sicilian.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
I
you
mean,
put
you
the
would
vodka
know.
sauce on it, and it's just got a goosh. Yeah. So I wanted to come on.
Squirt. Oh, Jesus, I'm squirting.
I want to go. Man, I want to get some good food too, man.
Oh, shit.
I'm going Wednesday into the city.
To where? New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York?
I think we're going to New York.
Dude, you should just start doing those videos like fucking what's his nuts from Barstool. Come
Yeah.
out and be like, I'm fucking eating a pizza
Dude, I can't
from this
stop
place.
watching. I can't stop watching those videos.
Yeah,
And then I
that-
just ate pizza all week.
I like them.
Yeah.
But that's
He's
what I'm
great.
saying.
No,
You should do that shit.
the one guy who came on the show, Mind Machine from A&S Foods, he's releasing a sandwich at a place called Mama's 2, which is like top tier pizza, and like they don't just let anyone put fucking food out, so it's like a big deal that he's putting out this porchetta sandwich. So I'm gonna go down with my buddy on
Now,
Wednesday.
imagine if
I want
we,
one of those Gotham burgers.
Well, they're I think I'm trying to get them on the podcast, and then I have a connection who knows the
Wait,
guy.
explain this. What is it? What's a Gotham burger?
Cheeseburger.
It's like a smash burger. Like they take the meat in a ball and they smash it down with onions on it. George Motz does it a lot. I think it became popular out in LA. So they do their own like pop-ups where they'll like come through and then, you know, they just
and like
sell.
a food truck?
No, they just like set up outside. I'm like that's what I'm gonna start trying to do here is like get these people to come to the studio, do a podcast, then do a pop-up, and then just like, you know, so it's worthwhile.
Yeah,
for them to
imagine
come
if
up.
weed was legal and you could just go to all these places and we could just hang out outside, get the food, you'd film it all.
That's
like
what we
an
do
interview,
anyway.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you could, if you had a pop-up thing out here,
It would
that
be
would
extra
be sick.
legal.
Yeah. Yeah, extra.
And you can
us
make money for
not
it.
getting shut down all the time.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I got the guy from the guy from Akunji Local Stone Pizza that I posted a bunch about. He's coming on the show, and when he comes on, we're gonna do a pop up here, and it'll be the first time I try and figure out how to sell food. And then once I figure that out, then I'm gonna bring Mind Machine up, make a sandwich with him, and then now
Imagine if we had the coffee shop, dude,
Yeah.
and we could just have people outside.
Yeah,
fucking-
but that's the thing is like I want to start being able to offer something. Like I don't expect people to drive up here to just do the show. Like yeah, it's a good content thing, but I'd like to also be like, hey man, you can come up here and you'll also make fucking $5,000. Like you know what I mean? Like if I'm able to help like these people come up here and work on a Saturday night or stay up Saturday Sunday and can make a couple grand. Like you know, there's no food in this town.
Yeah, I know.
Like the only thing that's in this town is pizza.
Yeah, I
and it's
know.
like that's it. And then you have Birthright.
Well, there's so many places that have like that we've been to where there's like just it could even be someone's house, but they have like an outside,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever, and just people go there and congregate. Like even in at El Paso, there's just the taco trucks where there's fucking hundreds of people.
You know who was really
there's
good?
nothing.
You know who's really?
Easton Bethlehem's crushing it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
it's true.
Yeah,
they're
I
doing
guess.
all right.
You know who's a really good food town was Rochester.
Yeah,
they
they're
fucking
killing it.
crush.
Killer, dude. They're all old houses. Just the front of it's like pizza,
Yeah.
old pork, or pulled pork was at the
Yeah.
one. It was, dude, that one strip in Rochester is so good. So is the other place that we went to when we walked up that huge hill.
Right, yeah, the bar.
That town?
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
what
cool.
town that is. That's like Syracuse or something.
The food scene's changing since COVID, and that's I'm excited to bring the local Stone guy on because he just started selling pizza out of his house. Like he was a chef at a prison.
Oh shit,
And
that's
now-
House
dope.
pizza.
He was
Yeah.
a chef at a prison.
Yeah, for like 15 years, and then he started going to these pizza pop-ups in the city that are like really popular. They only make a certain amount of food, and it's sold out. You know how much money you're gonna make.
Yeah.
Like the person selling the food now has control. The people don't have control, and that's what sucks about working at a restaurant is because you're just constantly making more, and there's never it ends. So you
Right.
just burn out. So what's awesome now is that people are like, hey, if I did something here, I'd be like, hey, I got 50 cheeseburgers. I know how much money I'm going to make. I know how much it's going to cost, and I'm not going to lose any money on it
Yeah.
because I'm only making 50. So this guy started going to the pop-ups, and then he was like, I can fucking do this shit. So he started making his own pizza, and then like all of his friends just started being like, yo, let me buy some pizza for the fights. Let me buy pizza for the Super Bowl. Then the neighbors started bothering him, and he was just like, fuck it. And now he just sells pizza out of his house until they tell him not to.
It's like you're creating your own.
You got insurance for it. He's serve safe, and
Yeah.
you just hit him up on Instagram and you go and pick it up. It's worth the drive.
Yeah, and you create your own scarcity by doing that because people want to.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit!
He
It's
said
just like with the setting up with the school and being like, yo, we are only having this many people. If you cut it off at a certain amount,
Yeah.
you could charge more money. And if you have a certain amount where you know you're gonna sell.
Yeah.
And then it's just that's it. That's how high level restaurants do that shit. Sometimes they're like, yo, we're only open
wait
4
lists and
days.
shit.
Yeah.
4 days, that's it. And then we only make this. And then if you want like this one Italian restaurant, when they make meatballs, they only make them 1 day a week.
Yeah.
And by the weekend, they're gone.
The food's better
So
that
that's
way.
it.
French
That's all you
cuisine's like
get.
that too, because like the setup, like if you go and you get like a sous vide meal, right? They've been cooking it for like an hour. It's just like boiling in there,
Yeah.
or whatever. So then they come, they plate it and serve it all up. It's like there's no menu to look through. They're like, hey, you come on Friday at 4 p.m.
And
and
that's
we're
what you
gonna
get,
give you
yeah.
like 6 courses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just eat
It's cool.
until they're gone.
But that's kind of like my next hustle is to be able to figure that out. And then like, if I can make it that people can sell shit here and they make money coming in, then I can hit up like Gothenburger and be like, dude, you can do this in this town, sell as much as you are there, come up for a podcast, and then just kind of wrap it all up into
Yeah.
one.
And if they stayed on a whatever day and then they if they came to the jiu-jitsu school on a Saturday, there's
Yeah.
40 people that are
See,
going
then
to eat.
we can start setting stuff up.
Whatever
like
the
that.
leftover is.
Yeah.
You know
It's just
what I mean?
figuring it out. So I just don't want to jump into it and be like, hey, everybody, I'm selling cheeseburgers. And then somebody's like, what? So it's like I'd rather like look at people who are doing it already and be like, hey, how do you do this? How are we going to do it? Collab with them and then eventually just start doing it myself.
Nice. Science.
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting into shit out here, man. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Hell yeah.
I'm pumped. Yeah, but that's all I got, dude. I don't know. I'm just
So
working on
I'm
shit.
sorry, I don't have a guard. My bad. My mic didn't come with a guard.
What else you guys got? Anything else we want to plug?
What do I got? I got a guardless microphone and fucking cracked headphones. It's no big deal.
The headphones are
George,
cracked.
quit
No, I'm just
bitching.
kidding.
Quit your bitching.
I just like bitching. Fuck you. You just went on a 10-minute rant about like, well, I didn't mean to bitch, but then I bitched all this time and then I got these fights. So maybe if I take the Holland approach, he's about
Holland
to just
approach.
present me with a new microphone guard.
I think you're reaching.
I'm not reaching, dude. Everything's within fucking distance.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here before I slap him, all right?
Where are you at on the coffee place?
We got. I'm working on the LLC right now. I just got to get that finalized, and then then I think getting the money. I think that's going to be the least hardest thing because we can either figure that out somehow.
Where do
And
you
I don't
think
think it's going to be
location?
all that. I don't know, honestly. I think that's what will end up taking the longest time. I mean, a lot of times we've looked for a long time, and I found a cool spot down by Moravian. And dude, there's just places going out of business all over the place. Unfortunately, they're talking about like 30% of businesses
Yeah.
going out or some shit like that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
right now, if you're looking for a retail spot, oh my god, you can like secure yourself, be like rent controlled, super. The Promenade is a fucking ghost town.
I know the
It
promenade
really-
is
but
a ghost
unless
town.
you're like Starbucks isn't going anywhere. They have $1 trillion
Yeah.
billion dollars.
Yeah.
There's a Banana Republic there. It's probably not going to go anywhere.
Regal shut down
Dude,
all their
fucking
theaters.
Brooks Brothers. What?
Yeah,
There is a theater open, the one over by the.
but Regal's
Airport Road, I
Regal's
think?
shutting all of theirs down. Yeah,
Yeah.
Carmike might be
Yeah.
open or something. That's pretty crazy. And then yeah, so but still we've been looking. Me
Regal
and
was
JM have
hurting.
been looking
Regal
at
was hurting.
yeah, a lot of business who were already on the way out.
that was. Well, think about
That place was
now.
such a
Everybody
shithole.
loves buying TV. Every fucking Black Friday, there's a line through the TVs, right? They're like 30% off. OLED, man, $5,000. Then like next year, it's like $2,000. This
Yeah.
year, it'll probably be like under 1,000 for the
Dude,
OLEDs.
I was just at
But-
Costco and you can get a 40-inch like brand new really nice TV for like $200-300,
Yeah,
200
it's
some
like
bucks.
nothing. Yeah. So they're super affordable, and now everyone's got Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and fucking Disney and all this other shit. So they're like, fuck the movie theaters.
Yeah.
I got a recliner and a fresh TV at home.
You definitely have a better
You can smoke
especially
weed
with
at
Regal.
home.
Regal was just such a shithole. They had only that one
bourbon
theater
at
that
home.
wasn't a shithole, and then they were like, it's $10 extra because we just cleaned one theater up, and if you go enjoy the movies with rats in the other theaters.
Every time we went on trips and stuff,
place.
me and JM would go to like we went to theater in Chicago, and then we went to go see the NWA movie with Eddie Bravo in LA, and it was like expensive to go to those theaters.
It
you know?
is. It's like $20
dude,
to get
none
in.
of those are going down. I mean, dude, people are getting killed right now. Though, since we've been looking at spots, people are still. They're still not wanting to give us a good deal. They just want to throw out the first deal.
Yeah.
But, and then we come
it'll be
after
coming
them,
back.
and
It'll
then
be
they're
coming
like,
back.
"Well,
I ain't paying full price for shit, dude.
yeah. Like we're the only ones that want. I'm trying to open up more stuff, and then everybody's still trying to. They still got that wall up. Like, no, it's gonna be $2,500. I'm like, no, it's not.
Nope.
Yeah.
And then since we
This
don't,
ain't my first rodeo,
since we
bitch.
don't need it, then we don't take it.
Yeah, we
and then
don't
the
need
people
it.
call us a million times, and we're
I was
just
gonna
like,
say you're just gonna start getting calls from people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that warehouse?
on Wednesday,
We can do 1,000, 5,000. You know.
Well, there's a guy coming to look at it next week.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
going to open
yeah,
a used
yeah.
car dealership. I'm like, well, God bless him.
Those dudes are the fucking worst.
I wish
go
I
The
ahead.
had.
car,
Yeah.
you go shopping for a car. I'm like, listen, this is what I'll pay for it. They're like, no, that's unsalvageable. You're like, all right, fuck you. And then you go home. They call. It's like, hey George, we looked through the numbers.
Dude.
We could do it now. Fuck you.
I had someone, or my fiance's parents were at some wedding this weekend. They're like, the barn that the wedding was in was $7,000 for 2 days. I'm like, $7,000
For a fucking barn.
for 2 days. I'm like, this is a barn.
God.
This is a barn. You want to pay? I'm like, I'm not paying for it. So
Yeah.
but I'm like, I pay $3,500 for my rent and for a month. It's some guy that owns land that's charging you $7,000 to have a wedding at their place. That doesn't make any
where
fucking
horses
sense.
If you would have
used to
said it
take
was
shits.
something else, then it would be less. That's like the whole thing with the wedding industry. If
They
you
know
want to
you're gonna
rent,
pay.
if you want to go to like any place and you tell them, hey, I want to rent this place for
2
whatever,
days,
and then
$600.
yeah, they'll be like, yeah, it's $300 a day.
Yeah.
You know, you could have it for a couple hours, set up, whatever, just clean up, and you're fine. And you're like, actually, it's for a wedding. They're like, it's $5,000.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you.
Because clean up or what?
No, just because it's a
it's a
wedding, they
wedding.
know they got you by the
it's gonna-
nuts.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
you're
spending
already agreeing to spend money. If you're gonna have a wedding, they're like, oh, you're going into this knowing you're budgeting for like 20-30 grand. We'll take a chunk of that.
Not to
that's
mention the people
ridiculous.
Same
know
with
that
flowers,
if the
dude.
place comes in and the guy wows,
flowers.
yeah, if the guy
if you
wows
sell
the
flowers, you're a fucking crook.
Yeah, the
wedding
girl.
people.
Yeah, they wow the girl, and then they go, "No, I really want this place." And what are you gonna? You can't be like, "No," and then
Yep.
it turns into a huge fight. And then you're like, "Well, how much is it?" It's $10,000. What? It's insane.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ask the couple of the guys that have some of those guys that got married at some of those places. They've been really
That's
expensive
ridiculous.
places. Yeah.
That's a fucking racket, dude.
Yeah.
I'm doing mine in Greece.
Let's buy a barn.
I want to do, yeah, seriously.
Let's buy a barn.
should.
I want to do like
That's so fucking.
I want to
dumb.
do like Braveheart and just marry her in private.
No,
you know what
dude,
I mean?
don't buy
Like,
a barn. That shit's gonna be old as fuck. Just like shiplap. Everyone was putting shiplap
Yeah.
everywhere. They're like, oh my god, shiplap.
That's
that
where the-
shit's out the door. People getting married in a fucking barn. Like, really look at yourself.
Well-
because you're gonna look back. That's the mullet of marriage.
yeah, but the-
whatever,
the
dude.
You
You
get
sound like a
married-
retard.
No,
Yeah, dude, you
mullet
got
of marriage.
overalls
Yeah, you sound
and
like a
fucking
retard.
cargo pants on with the button down. And it's like, that's
all right,
it. No,
hilarious.
wear a suit
No,
to
you
your
got
wedding.
it, George. You
Dude,
got
yeah,
it.
wear
No,
a
that's
suit to
right.
your wedding.
My friend did the Braveheart wedding you're talking about.
That's
they
what I'm
like
saying.
they like
Do
rented
a Shrek
grove,
theme.
and then they had a like a thing that they stood between, but he wore a kilt, and like they.
All right,
did
I'm
it
not. I don't mean
Not
like that.
no, he went like all in.
Cool.
no, that's
Cool.
But I mean, he didn't spend a shitload of money on the place because the groves
Did
where
they
you
drink
hung
like?
out.
Did they drink like fermented horse blood for alcohol?
The horse cum.
Yeah.
Just the cum.
Yeah.
Just the cum.
We gotta keep it authentic. I'm not trying to have.
It was mostly Wiccan based.
Yeah.
I did what's his name's Big Steve, my boy Big Steve. I did his like I married him and his wife, and
Yeah.
that was at it was like this little outside spot in the back of a pizza, like an Italian place, but
Yeah.
you couldn't tell it was at a pizza place.
Yeah.
But he didn't give a fuck. There was like 20 people,
Yeah.
and then I got married just at the district of the or what is that, Justice of the Peace. It was just me, my
The
wife,
courthouse.
and Ross was my witness. He took a picture.
Nice.
And that was it. That's what she wanted, which was cool with me. So
Save some money doing
Yeah.
that.
yeah, well, I know. Yeah.
I went it in the worst way to marry you guys.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah.
we are gonna one day.
I got, dude.
yeah.
I did. It was
What
all
the fuck
planned.
is the matter with you
I
sometimes
took.
when
Well,
you
I introduced them, so
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that would be
well,
so
yeah.
cool. that could introduce them, and then boom,
you know
I
what?
marry you.
We do want to eventually just have a big party one day. So when we do that, you can redo our vows or
Nice.
whatever, and we'll just have
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if my little online certificate of being able to marry people expires, but if it does, fuck it, because you guys
fine.
are already married.
Yeah.
You should wear like a traditional like priest garb as well.
Yeah. He
Oh,
has
hell
to.
yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
All right. Well, that's all I got, folks. So we got a busy day today. Well, I got a busy day today. I don't know what you guys are up to.
Crazy.
Oh, before we stop, I just want
Yeah.
to plug. So I started a company in late 2018
Plug.
called
Sorry.
Pup Water. So it's essentially vitamin water for dogs, right? There's a bunch of like essential nutrients, vitamins dogs don't get. But we got them, right? So we've been, the chemical engineer is almost completely done. We're almost done with the flavor house. We will have a physical product
Nice.
very, very soon.
That's
also,
exciting.
It's harder to get an animal product out than like fucking drugs for humans. It's unbelievable. The FDA is like, no, it's not carcinogenic. That's cool. We'll do it. With fucking animals, in America, by the way, people give a fuck about their animals way more than they care about humans.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 years. We're almost at the end of it. So I'm super excited, and hopefully when it's out, I'll come back and push that shit.
Yeah,
Nice,
I'll bring
congrats,
on the
man.
other show as well, man.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be great.
Sweet. Yeah. Everybody's got animals, and I love my puppies. Merlot
Dude,
and
dogs
Ziggy.
are the man. Dogs
Yeah.
are the man. They should be healthy too.
Yep, that's true. And honestly, right now, I already feed our dogs really good stuff, but I give them like filtered water. But hey, I mean, they need the electrolytes.
People spend money on their dogs.
They need electrolytes, dude. So, congrats on that, dude. And yeah.
We should have dog weddings.
Also,
At Barnes.
yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Hey, also check out
Multi-purpose barn.
our other sponsor, Rubber Guard Assassins. Don't forget about them. I just had a video up on Rubber Guard Assassins, so check that out. So that was our. Did we miss any? Oh,
Rubber
Made,
Guard Assassins.
Made Strength and Conditioning.
Yeah, we'll have that locked in this week.
Okay, cool.
He's
So
just super
Made.
busy. So it'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Made, and then I picked up the CBD.
And we talked about the other guys. Got the chain.
And then we got Sbrocchi. His episode of Never Again is going to come out
Sbrocchi.
tonight. I was going to release it
Nice.
this morning, but I didn't.
people are like, dude, you guys got a jeweler? I'm like, yeah. What, you don't have a jeweler?
He had a cool story. It was just about how long it took for him to actually be a jeweler. Like he got out of college and then was just like working at the Palmer Mall, which is where you end up. And then like he just kept pushing it until he was on like the jeweler row with like the custom. It's pretty fucking weird
Yeah, I saw
and
he just
crazy
sold
what he
it.
actually
It's tough.
does.
I just sold
tough.
it.
It's very, very
You see that
tough.
movie with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I asked him, I said, well, how close is that? And he's like, well, that was, during a different time. But he's like, that's how it is. He's like, there's a bunch of jewelers in a row. And he's like, I work with a lot of different guys, but they do have like the security doors that you come in. But it's cool because he's like in full custom. So it's like
Yeah,
he can,
that's crazy.
Making his own stuff. He's doing like 3D renderings. He's doing a lot of cool stuff with like making pendants and things. And
Shit that he
With like a
likes.
CNC machine that like cuts through like silver.
And
That's
then,
crazy.
well, I don't know. Like, I think he needs to just keep pushing what his idea is with trying to do stuff for us, and then it'll eventually fall into a thing where he can pick up extra business from companies that can use, like I'm not getting a ring to sell.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't have any, but like if we keep finding something, eventually will come out of it that we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
start
I mean, this
bringing
is
him
cool.
on to
This
move
is cool as
stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
I
that's-
think.
that's something
I
that's
could probably do
endless
a
money,
necklace over a ring.
Yeah, people, and we're not even, we got one, but I mean, we might give one away for a tournament or something. But if anybody wants to buy one, you can. We have the ring too. The rings are pretty dope. He's gonna do a bracelet for like, all of our black belts. If you get your black belt at our school, you can like
Yeah,
go
there's
on
a-
and purchase your own bracelet. It's pretty dope. So I mean, if we're
It's
gonna
just
rock
kind of
jewelry,
scratching the surface
Yeah.
on, he's like, he's like, this stuff's fun. It's
Yeah.
like stuff for me. It's like, it's like I get people who want field hockey shirts, but then when I get to design cool stuff like what you guys throw at me, like that's what I like doing. You don't
Exactly.
get to do that all the time.
That's way cooler.
yeah, get into your creativity, people. So shout out to Pup Water, shout out to all of our sponsors, and man, keep an eye out for us, man. We're gonna be all over the place. So if you don't like us, it's gonna suck for you for the next 2 months. So go fuck yourself. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Peace.